Hey friends, and welcome to the House of Jen. I am so excited. It is fall season. Well, not quite, but I say it is. And I am so excited to show you. I've seen this, not original to me, but all over scrolling through Pinterest is this beautiful pumpkin with the flowers, like fresh flowers in it. And I thought, when I saw it, I thought, oh, I have to do this. I've never done it before. I thought about getting a fake pumpkin that you could carve out like at Michael's, but I decided to go with the fresh pumpkin. We're going to get our hands dirty. I got some gloves to fish out the seeds. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Okay. So you will need a vase. And when you are picking out your pumpkin, you want to make sure that it somewhat is going to fit, because you want the vase to be flush with the pumpkin. We're going to cut out around the stem area, and you don't want it sticking up, but you want it enough that you can put a bunch of flowers in there. So you really have to think about the size of your vessel. Originally, I had a vase that was too big on the bottom, and my husband's like, that's gonna be a problem when you trace it. And I was like, you're totally right. So without further ado, let's make this beautiful little pumpkin. This was only $4.99 at Trader Joe's. I was like, are you serious? And they had the really pretty oblong pumpkins and white pumpkins and the knobby pumpkins too. But I just went with the traditional pumpkin. Okay, so first what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our vase and you're gonna flip it, and we're gonna take the bottom at this area, and I have a Sharpie. And to quickly kind of give us a guide, we're going to measure. Doesn't have to be exact. So right now, it is going along all the little creases, and it's making a little roughly wrinkly pattern, but no worries, because it's just a guide, right? Okay. All right. So that looks good. That looks good. We have a guide. And now I have seen it. You want to save the stem part because you can use that later. You can use that later, and you can put it off to the side if you want, even to give it a little more personality. When you use, be careful. Kids don't do this. Serrated knife, okay? You want a serrated knife, something that can kind of get down in there, right? And I've never done this before. Oh my goodness. This is a lot harder than I thought. It's not really even going in there, guys. Okay, so we're gonna pause, and I'm gonna involve my husband in this. Okay, y'all, I had to ask my husband. I was like, what am I doing wrong? And he's like, you have to kind of get in there and twist it. Okay, pumpkin juices are coming out. This is real. I've never done this before. So just get down in there and just twist it, okay? You've got to just keep going. This is a lot harder than I thought, y'all. Okay, maybe it's easy. Have y'all ever carved pumpkins before? This girl has not. I am one of these frou-frou people who, okay, I think we're making momentum here. You have no idea how absolutely outside of my comfort zone. Okay, I need to concentrate. Follow the line. Oh my goodness. Y'all, put on some music. Phone a friend. This is not easy. I want to put easy on the tagline, but I'm telling you, it's not easy. This part isn't. Maybe get your husband or your friend or someone who has done this to do it for you. But, okay, let's go. Just going to keep going. Get down in there. All right, I'm turning it like a clock. I'm not even halfway there, but I feel like I'm somehow making progress. Oh, there we go. Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of it. Hold it steady. Okay, hold one hand steady on the base while you're turning it for safety purposes. Okay. Come on now. All right. My tablecloth is getting all wrinkly. Okay. Getting in there. We're going to save the stem. All right. Y'all, we're going to make it. We're going to make it. It's going to be so worth it. Pumpkin. Okay. Do y'all bake the seeds or do you just toss them? Comment below. Do you bake the seeds? I know they're really healthy for you. I feel like this generation does not know how to do things from scratch, including me a lot of times. I think we have gotten used to just buying the pumpkin seeds, but there's something to say about, can you believe that like people would have to do this before they even got the pumpkin to bake? And wow, I'm just feeling thankful. It's not even Thanksgiving. Still feeling thankful. Okay. Almost there, y'all. All right, turn it. Woo! My goodness. Do not. All right. I'm so glad we did this Sharpie. You will really want to do that or you will not. Do not skip that part. I am telling you, do not skip the Sharpie line or whatever you have. We tried a ballpoint pen at first, but then it didn't really show up. My knife's still intact. Yes. Okay. Almost there. Woo. Okay. Come on now. Work with me. All right. Almost done with this part. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oh, it's getting real. Okay. Do we have a, oh my goodness. It's about to come out. Okay. Oh, I don't want to hurt the stem. I almost broke the stem, y'all. That would have been really sad. I would have cried or hot glued it. I think I'm out of glue sticks though. All right. Kind of sawing, there's like the sinews. I mean, I don't mean to be gross, but there's like the vegetable, you know, pulpish sinew stuff in there. Oh, wow. Y'all, you may want to get the fake pumpkin. You know, like they have carvable pumpkins if you don't want to go to this amount of trouble. I'm really convincing you to do this, aren't I? Maybe, okay, now I'm twisting. It's almost coming out. Twist. All right, let's do a little more in here. Oh, yes! Do-do, 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 do-do. Look at those beautiful seeds. I think I am going to save the seeds. Pumpkin seeds are so healthy for you. Looks like a little pumpkin chandelier, doesn't it? Okay. On to the next part. Okay, the hard part is over. I have my little stem over here, and now we have to scoop out all these seeds. And so I have a couple tools here. Let's try the measuring cup, just like a metal cup first. All right, I'm just gonna kind of scoop all this out, all the innards, save the seeds. Got a nice little mixing bowl here. All right. We're just gonna get all the pulp out of here. Y'all, it does smell. I'm gonna tell you. I'm smelling it and it's not a wonderful odor. Like, I mean, I think I've heard that before, but y'all, they stink. They do. I am excited about roasting these seeds. Okay. Maybe like, I don't know how y'all do this. This really does smell. I have a really good sense of smell. All right. All right. Just getting these out. I'm loving all the seeds though. I cannot wait to roast them. I guess you just dry them out first. I wonder how long. I'll have to look. Tell me how long if you know to roast. And then I'm thinking probably like olive oil, salt, pepper. This is not a cooking show. This is a flour show. But this is, I'm just going to keep scooping, y'all. And we're going to get it. We're going to get all these out. All right. There's a bunch of seeds in here. This is so fun. Okay. measuring cup is helpful. I was just going to use a spoon. My husband's like, you need the measuring cup. I was like, no, I'll use a spoon. He's like, you need the measuring cup. And you know what? I think I needed the measuring cup. Okay. Not that we're measuring anything, but it is like a handy little shovel, if you will. That's what he's trying to tell me. I don't listen a lot of times because I just want to do what I want to do. Oh, okay. There we go. All right, y'all. I'm going to get the rest of this out, and then we're going to put some bleach water in here and create some flowers. Okay, friends, I am back. It actually was not as hard as I thought once I got that thing off the stem. But, okay, so it's all cleaned out. You want to be thorough getting all of the pumpkin guts out. Yes, it's smelly. Yes, it's gross. It's part of the process. And then after most of all of it is out, you want to take some bleach water, spray it in here because you want to keep the bacteria at bay, right? So we want to spray some little bleach water in here. Okay, give it a little spray. Turn it so it's all good because we don't want our centerpiece to smell. Okay, fantastic. Now I'm going to drop this in. I will say it again, pre-do your little circle line. You will thank yourself. Now we're going to drop this in. This has bleach water and floral food, and I'm putting it in here. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. You cannot see the vase. Oh, so happy. Okay, so I'm going the traditional route, and I'm going to go with sunflowers. Okay, we're going with the sunflowers, and I'm going to cut it. I want it to be more, I don't want it to be a tall piece. I want it to be to scale. So we're just going to cut this. Chop it a little bit more. All right. I went to Trader Joe's, y'all, and at first it was a little bit picked over, but they still had some mums. And I love chrysanthemums because they are so sturdy. They are going to last so much longer than your other flowers. So let's go ahead and do 2 more of these little sunflowers. I kind of even like the little leaf. I may pop it off later. I don't know. No, I'm going to pop it off because it's just going to curl up. Yeah. You know it's just going to get all crusty. And even though dry leaves for the fall are good, we don't want them on our arrangement. All right. So there we go. And then you know what I always say for the flowers, we're going to do 3. It's just easier, especially when you have a circle. Do 3. Okay, so which one do I want? Do I want one that's kind of closed off? Let's go with the one that's a little closed off. Okay, it's a little shy. Just give it a little icebreaker, it'll open up. Okay, cut it a little bit more. And I got my 3 flowers. They're looking good. I'll also utilize what you have in your garden. My sedum, the bees have been loving the sedum right now. And then of course my Dusty Miller, which I really, really like. So I think I'm going to take one of the sedums for a little texture. And we're just going to take all these leaves off. I am doing it with my hand, although there are little tools that I'm sure you can purchase to do that. Take several of the leaves off, but they are in flowering bloom right now. And I like the look of them. So I'm going to put one right there and maybe one more. My Dusty Miller is coming out of its vase. Okay, so we'll do one more here. Y'all, this, I gotta tell you, it's fun. I am a little bit of a girly girl, and to be honest, as you can see, I was a little uncomfortable doing this, but sometimes you just gotta dig in there and do it and laugh at yourself and just do it anyway. Okay, as cute as these are, I think you can always save them for a bud vase or just discard them. Okay, I love the succulent type of leaves too. I think it would be really pretty if you could just do the succulents to put in there too. I have seen the arrangements where they do all the succulents. Oh, another helpful hint. My husband told me, I showed you the hard way with the little scoop out with the little spoon and the mixing cup, but you can take like a beater and like beat all the seeds and get them out. But I am going to try to bake these pumpkin seeds, and I'm kind of excited about that. So really, you know, fall is just for the whole experience, all the fun experience. Oh, I found these little, how cute are these? I didn't know if it was like going to be too much yellow, but I was like, whatever. These are pom-pom daisies, and I like that they're small and they kind of echo like, you know, it's like a smaller version of the big sunflower. And so I really, really like these little pom-pom daisy looking. I think they're like pom-pom daisy mums. Okay, I'll put this here and we're going to tuck this right here. It's so cute. I'm getting really excited, y'all. I get excited about new types of floral arrangements, and this one is just too fun not to share. I was so tempted to make like an elegant, like a white pumpkin. How pretty would it be like with pink flowers? That would be really sweet to do. But I don't know, I was feeling traditional today. And like I said, this pumpkin, this enormous pumpkin was only $4.99 at Trader Joe's. And then, you know, these beautiful, cute little mums. If you have a little fall event, a little fall festival, or are hosting an event, this would be an adorable centerpiece. Now, I would not do it super way in advance, but you know, hopefully it'll hold up. Okay, so we're just going to keep it at 3. I'm going to do one more of my little pom-pom daisies because they're so sweet. All right, how about this one? And if you see little stems like this that don't have the little floral thing on top, just pop them right off, because they are not going to add anything to your arrangement. Okay, so I'm going to take as many of these leaves off. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to take that off, but I just did. It happens. Okay, and we're just going to cut this. All right, I think it's probably going to be a little bit tall. And make you a little bit shorter. Okay. Y'all, this is turning out really cute. I could picture this at like, I don't know, like if you did like a little dessert table for fall with like brownies and, oh my goodness. Okay, this is so cute. I'm so excited. I also found these purple looking leaves. I thought they were absolutely stunning. They're really pretty. I may use those, but I want to keep tucking in some other. I know I want to use the white to kind of break up. White is a good kind of a marginal flower. It creates active space because your mind does not like to see a bunch of clutter. Just think about it. You know, if you have a white sheet of paper and you have a bunch of writing on it, you want to leave a little margin. So I think it's always a good practice to pick up a little white flower or green or something to break it up. Okay, you could also, if you're a fan of baby's breath, I don't know why, I'm just not as, I think because it's just been so used in arrangements, I usually don't grab the baby's breath, although it could be kind of cute, especially if you're doing the little pumpkins. I have seen a YouTuber, I thought it was a really fun idea. She took baby's breath and she spray painted it orange. And I thought, well, how absolutely genius is that? Because you get a lot of it and then it's economical and you could use that for arrangements as well. So I thought that was fun. Some of these petals have had better days. And if they have, just pop them right off because they are sad. They are the pity party petals and they are going to bring your arrangement down if you don't take them off. Okay, so we're going to put this one on this side and we're going to do, you guessed it, one more. So we're going to take one more of this little bunch. All right. And then I also have these other orange flowers, which I think I'm just itching to use. I picked up some spray roses as well, because sometimes it's nice to have variety. As These are very, very sturdy, but I don't know. I like the little spray roses. Okay, let's stick this right. Let's stick it on this side. Y'all, this vase trick is so fun. How beautiful would it be? They had a bunch of like those like knobby looking gourds too. And they also had the mini ones, like the tiny, cute little mini pumpkins. You could throw those all in a bowl and be done. They were like 99 cents a piece. And I wanted it all. That's my problem when I go to Trader Joe's. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. And I have to kind of like use so much restraint because there's so much beauty. It's just like sensory overwhelm. And I love all things beautiful. And I really do have to use self-control when I go in there. But I think we did pretty good. You know, these are, I think, like $5 a bunch. Okay. So we're going to put this, I'm going to make you a little bit shorter. So yeah. Have y'all started decorating for fall? We have people that wait all the way to October, some September, some say back to school, it's fair game. You can put out the decor and more, but I do have my wreath on the front door. I have fall decor. I can link my fall video of my interior decorating below if you missed that. You want some ideas. And like I said, it is the first layer. I decorate in layers. Some people may put it all out, but I like to put music. I like to enjoy the whole process and just keep decorating. Okay, so I'm going to tuck that one there, and then we need one more little bit of orange, and we're going to put it right here. The orange is just, it's more of a burnt orange, and I kind of like it. It's very pumpkin spice-ish, right? I did have a pumpkin smoothie today, right before I jumped on here with you. And it was delish. It was really, really delish. So I've got my canned pumpkins. I'm all ready to go. I'm going to tuck this one. I probably should have used a turntable. Oh, and you want to make sure that your pumpkin kind of sits. You don't want a pumpkin that's going to roll around. So you want to be choosy when you're doing a pumpkin centerpiece. Be very, very, very choosy. I don't even know if we'll use these spray roses. Let's see. Maybe not. I don't know. Let me see. Let me turn it around. I'm kind of liking it just with all the mums. I may save these for a different arrangement. I think I am. Okay, let me walk around with you. This is so cute, y'all. This is so, so cute. Let's add some little Dusty Miller because leaves are just so cute to add. Woo, okay. So my pumpkin base is not perfectly level either. You could probably put like, I'm thinking like a rubber pad or something on the bottom, or like, to give it, how you have a little footer. Okay, I like the little Dusty Miller there. We're going to tuck that in there. And these just actually, I grew these because I'm always needing greenery. And sometimes I don't have the exact greenery that I want. And I like to have options. So I think that's really cute right there. Okay, so I may keep playing around and keep stuffing some more flowers. This one just popped off. So cute. But I hope this gave you a fun idea. I'll show you, after I play with it a little more, I'll show you the finished result. But did I scare you off? I hope not. Like and subscribe, House of Jen, and show me your pumpkins.